To have you with us, Mr. Anand.
Thank
So
you
what
very
are-
much, ma'am.
So, what are your thoughts on the world of concrete? Sure.
I think every year I've been to the world of concrete. They've done something new. There are more and more people coming at it. There's more and more innovation being showcased, more and more best practices, more and more countries from around the world that are participating. It's very encouraging. Industry speakers, government functionaries, people from within the business are increasingly coming here and making sure they share their knowledge and they share what their plans are for the industry, which is important for the world outside to know.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
India is the next big thing happening.
We are. There's no doubt about it. Bharat, India, whatever you want to call it, at the end of the day, we are fast moving towards being the third largest economy in the world.
Absolutely.
And with that, real estate, construction, infrastructure is a huge contributor. When we do all this, when we build, we've got to make sure we also look after the environment as a whole. Because without looking after the environment, what you're doing is you're in a zone where the generations that come after you may not see any trees, may not see any environment around you. Now, is that what we want to leave? I'm not sure. So
It's
I
our
think
duty to.
it's our duty to make sure that we look after this.
Absolutely.
And I think shows like this are really contributing well towards that.
Super. So you're based out of Dubai. So can you?
I shuttle between India and Dubai. I spend half a month here, half a month in Dubai.
Wow. So can you share the latest technologies there in the sector?
Ma'am, you see, all these cities, UAE for example, is going up this way. Okay? But they're also making sure that they retain water, they retain trees, and they're building around that. Now, in a city like Mumbai, which is already very densely populated and densely built, it's not easy to manage that entire thing. Dubai as a city is being built from scratch, so you can plan better. Over here, you have to undo some of the mistakes of the past in order to make sure you do them correctly. And that's a process. It takes time. As long as the government takes steps towards that, I think we are going in the right direction. We need to make sure that we are addressing issues. It may take a little time. We've got to be patient. We can't undo everything at one shot and then say it's taking too long. So I think patience, but policy making in the right direction. It's happening. New technologies are coming in. Builders are very conscious of what they deliver now, because at the end of the day, the customer is more aware. If the customer is not aware, the builder is not going to deliver.
Right.
And it's a combination of those factors.
Sure.
Places like Dubai, where the crowd is very cosmopolitan, there are people coming in from all over the world.
Right.
So the demands are also very high. I think we are getting to that now. We are also starting to become demanding. Until we don't demand from our own people, it will never happen. So I'm saying it's a two-way street.
So your final words for the young entrepreneurs in the sector.
Okay. So I myself have built an organization which we took to a listing.
Wow.
So what I would say to young entrepreneurs is, be job creators. Don't get into the mode of saying, I want to play it safe. Because if you don't create jobs, who will? That's point number one. Point number two, Indians at heart have been entrepreneurs for generations. We should carry that on. We are known all over the world as entrepreneurs. Some of the best entrepreneurs in the world have come out of India.
Absolutely.
So why is it that we can't do more? The only thing that India has been weak in is the innovation aspect. We don't rank very highly in the innovation index globally. That's an area we need to work in. We need to focus on that. And I think industries such as this, tech, various other spaces, we are beginning to come out with a lot of innovation that can be taken to other countries. So What I want to see is, I want to see more innovation come out of India. And if we're able to do that, why third? We can be the largest economy.
Yeah, and a superpower.
We are already a superpower.
Yes, yes.
We are there.
Yes.
But we can do a lot better.
All right, thank
That's-
you. That's a pleasure.